are we a little ahead here? Like, we haven't even gone to 2 yet. Why are we playing 3 yet?
We're not. Oh my god.
Who said we were playing Kingdom Hearts 3?
Oh!
Right,
Man!
Welcome, everybody. James, tell them what just happened and why Disney on the title screen of Super Smash Bros. Is now appearing under the copyright
Along with
window.
Mojang! Along with Mojang! Right next to it!
So, James, what happened?
Sakurai made a ton of fans very happy this past September 18th and added one of the most, if not the most requested character for Super Smash Bros.
Literally
Ultimate.
the most requested character. They
Also, real
admitted.
quick, you meant October 18th, but no worries.
Yes.
October 18th. I got my months wrong, but yes, we're coming up to our very last DLC fighter, Sora.
Oh, God.
I love. Did you change the background music for this?
Call this magical editing, if you will. But that being
Okay.
said, for those, it is actually possible to play the Swing version of Dearly Beloved if you own a copy of Melody of Memory on your Switch.
I
Which is
don't.
awesome.
I
But-
don't, because I'll admit, I think this is the best character they could add, like, ever. And I think it is, like, the most appropriate character they could ever add. I am not the biggest fan of Kingdom Hearts, but I am very happy for those who are happy.
Heartless!
I mean, I could totally say that I'm not the biggest Kingdom Hearts aficionado either, but I sort of was smiling like an idiot the moment he just popped up.
Oh, yeah.
As Mario was tossing the literal flaming Keyblade.
Oh, I screamed.
I will fully admit, I thought it was impossible. I legitimately thought that Disney...
Legally, I didn't think it was going to
Yeah.
work.
No, yeah, same here. I legally thought that
Right,
that it was not possible for them to get Sora because Disney is the yes, Square Enix owns half the license, but the other half is owned by Disney, the stingiest motherfuckers ever.
Yep.
So-
Look at us now.
So I legitimately thought it was an impossibility, and my friend Jordan constantly was like, "No, I have hope." I was like, "Look, let your expectations down. I owe her $20." So
Yeah, I mean, let's
Yeah.
put it to you guys this way. Miracles have happened before with Super Smash Brothers, and Sora just happens to be the biggest stroke of dumb luck Sakurai could ever have.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier. You mentioned earlier that Sakurai made fans happy. I know for a fact that earlier Sakurai went bankrupt for this.
Most likely.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of the Cars clip with Mater saying, "Now you owe me $20,000 in legal fees."
I mean, let's also remember here, like, I'm sure he was able to strike up some sort of deal, considering that even before Sora came into the fray,
Oh,
Super Smash
yeah.
Brothers Ultimate.
Battle. It was an HP battle you gotta watch out for.
Yeah.
Which just makes sense because there's always health points
All
in-
of these
in
are
Kingdom
HP
Hearts.
battles.
That's good.
In
Right,
fact,
there's
in
always
fact, fun fact, all of the Square Enix characters have at least have most of theirs HP battles, which makes sense because RPG.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, basically the with Sora's classic mode, he's more or less going over battles that again parody events from the series.
Yep,
Yes.
so we have those shadows, the shadow
More like homage, not parody.
Well, before I forget, Hype is also here. Say hi.
Boy.
There we go.
I
Oh, the
And
battle
other-
round!
and-
I remember
and
this.
the other thing we want to talk about is that we're also inviting a brand new person to our adventures today.
Hey, Sammy.
Hello, I am Sammy. Yes, hello, it is me. Hello.
Yes, hello.
So-
Hi, hello. How are hello you? Hello.
What were your so Sammy? What were your thoughts on Sora managing to make it into Smash?
To be honest, like when I saw that Sora was in, I was like, oh wow. So first of all, like the first thought I had was, wow, I owe somebody like a big like, oh, I was wrong about like doubting that. And then second,
Hey, at
of
least
all,
you didn't bet money. No.
yeah. But then like also I was like, oh, that's actually really cool because I grew up watching my sister play Kingdom Hearts a lot, so I really love Kingdom Hearts quite a lot.
I got my first Kingdom Hearts game for $10 at a garage sale.
Wow,
Can I just
yeah.
say that is a clutch that you were able to, like, beat him with only the 1 HP.
Dang
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Would anybody like to know my earliest memory with Kingdom Hearts?
Sure.
Sure. Also, I guess we're finding organization members now. Is my
No,
guess.
that makes sense. I was
Yeah.
wondering why they're Robins, but then I see the white hair. I'm like, oh, okay.
Because it's
But no,
time to tip the scales.
It's time to tip the scales. But no.
I actually will say real quick before you go into that topic, Matt. I will say, as far as my opinions on the character is concerned, Sora is, well, he's very much like his Kingdom Hearts 1 counterpart. Very floaty.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm not sure if I can't say I'm the biggest fan of him, but I've been trying to get a little better with him.
That's
Yeah.
good.
But yeah, so anyway...
Oh, ow, damn it!
You also have to be careful of that.
I've made that mistake a few times myself, so I don't hold that against you.
I've seen that mistake firsthand.
Mind the Omni Slash. It does drain your cooldown. But anyway,
Matt,
so yeah,
speak.
so on to your earliest memories with that, Matt.
Yeah. Anyway, like years and years ago when the first game was coming out, I remember getting a... I like watched maybe 2 commercials of it. I remember the first time I saw a commercial for Kingdom Hearts was the same week I got this one Disney magazine that had a Kingdom Hearts comic in it, where they went to the Sword and the Stone universe.
Oh, that's cool.
And then God, I can't remember what issue it was, but this is back in like 2002, 2001. But I also remember the week I saw that commercial and the week I got that magazine was also the week my family went to Universal Studios, and I was in the background on an episode of Slime Time.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Was it Universal Studios?
Yes, it was Universal Studios that hosted Slime Time.
Oh, that's sweet. You got to be on
Yeah.
TV, honey.
Yeah, but in the background for like an episode, that's it.
Hey, at least you were like a part of a Netflix special for Jeff Dunham, and you were there, but you didn't see yourself there.
It is ourselves, which again, James thinks is either Roxas or I think it's Anti-Sora, but it could be both.
Yes.
Could be Ventus.
Oh
be
yeah,
Ventus.
could. God,
Either-
Kingdom Hearts is so confusing.
Dang.
As a fan of Metal Gear, I have to say, what the fuck is going on in that series?
By the way, I must say real quick, I do love that little Paupu fruit and Wrath drawing out there in the background.
That is an actual
characters,
thing!
core
No.
characters.
No, here's the thing. That is an actual, like, apparently that is an actual, that wasn't made for this game. That was an actual
It's an actual
asset.
stained glass from something else.
Yeah. It is an actual asset used for advertising the game whenever they couldn't, get Goofy and Donald on there. But,
Right.
Oh.
But yeah, so they had, because here's the thing. Yeah, there's this one tweet I
Relax,
saw.
You got this.
There's this one tweet I saw and all that. I think my favorite is this one tweet about it saying, Disney literally went, we'll be nice. But not that nice.
Hey, we're willing to give you the keychain on the Keyblade. That's about it.
That I'm still amazed we would even show the lucky. Okay, first off, it wasn't King Mickey. It's a lucky emblem. Learn your lore.
Shut up, it's been a while.
It's the same damn principle at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's still the face of our quote-unquote loading Lord and Savior.
But here's the thing. I think the whole fact of the matter is just like, let's be fair. That one shot of the keychain was probably the most expensive thing in that CG trailer as well. If not the
Perhaps.
most expensive thing in this entire deal.
Yeah.
But before we get ahead of ourselves, James, we're about to head into our main boss. So who do we have to look forward to as the main competition?
Sephiroth? I'm calling Sephiroth. I haven't played it yet.
Nah, it's just the usual duo.
So,
Come
and
on!
real quick-
I
real-
will say,
real-
I do think it was kind of a missed opportunity that they, I understand considering this is the very last, character, DLC character, I guess it would make some amount of sense the final fight would be with Master Hand and Crazy Hand. I was kind of hoping they'd use Dracula.
To be honest,
Yeah,
no.
Dracula makes more sense.
If you
But
think
it-
about it,
To
if you
Matt, before you go, actually, what's up, Sammy?
no, if you think about it one way, it's actually Disney trying to get their clutches back on Sora again. This is the
Oh
final
my
battle.
god, you're right! It's Vicky!
And to Matt, I was gonna say, assuming you're about to talk about Sephiroth again, I did actually look into it and I learned why they couldn't do Sephiroth.
Right.
Because the characters only appear if you own their DLC. And since Sephiroth is a DLC character alongside Sora, they couldn't run the risk of trying to program in a Sephiroth fight.
In my opinion, they could have rectified that by replacing the battle with another one if you have that DLC and stuff like that.
Actually, I think
That's also true.
Like, I had an idea of basically you and Cloud teaming up to take on Sephiroth. Like a
that'd be cute.
a
Somebody
superpowered
else had the idea. Somebody else had the idea that you'd have Duck Hunt as your partner the whole time.
That would be cute.
I'm amazed Duck Hunt didn't. I'm amazed Duck Hunt didn't appear at all.
Ah, you gotta lose your point.
Yeah.
Totally.
All out of tickets. I mean, granted, this is the very last one, so I guess it's not terribly surprising.
Otherwise, this is a pretty fun little classic mode.
Also, the more I stop and think about it, it's like, I think part of the reason why, you know, Disney were so accepting of Sora to be in Smash Bros. Because, you know, as of now, like, it's become the most popular fighting game of all time. So they figured there's going to be money to be made regardless.
Well, you have Nickelodeon over here trying to get Goku.
Right, so that's why they're letting Nintendo get off easy and let their again, the most heavily requested character from one of their own properties. Like, for all we know, they could have been more accepting if fucking King Mickey was the thing instead.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be fucking hilarious if Nickelodeon is able to get Goku. It would make more sense than Goku ever appearing in this game because Dragon Ball Z was actually aired on Nickelodeon at a point.
Oh wow!
Really? I thought it was just a Toonami thing.
No, Kai was so Toonami and Cartoon Network had the original. Kai, the upgraded version, the remaster basically of the original. That was the one that was aired on Nickelodeon.
Sora's theme actually makes a lot of sense here.
Yeah, it actually does, considering we literally are floating through cyberspace.
And nice.
Aww.
See freaking Power Star or Warp Star is about. That's cute.
But
That's
where's
cute.
the bite?
But yeah, no, just I again, we'll be able to have more time during our multiplayer stuff, of course. But I'm stoked. I was thinking there was going to be other characters involved. I thought it was going to be someone else at first, but I don't think I'm disappointed with this being the last big one.
Yeah.
It feels appropriate.
In my opinion, this is, like I said, this is the most appropriate final character for the game, in my opinion, because
I mean, I long since abandoned any hope of any of my other hopefuls being put into Smash, and I pretty much said to myself, the only thing that would really suck about this is if they ended off on an anticlimax.
Yeah.
Sora is anything but an anticlimax, and I do very much appreciate that they went that fucking far for pretty much what is the finale of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
And I know a lot of people are going like, well, like, here are so many other appropriate characters. No, in my opinion, Sora is the most appropriate final character because Sora represents pretty much the cornerstone of what Smash Brothers means as a franchise. It is a celebration and crossover it is a crossover. That's his whole thing, is a crossover of gaming staples and all that.
I mean, it all also goes down to Sora's own overall design philosophy, where he literally is like the perfect middle ground between your typical JRPG McSword guy and your Scrimbo Blimblo, as they call it in Mario's case.
Yeah.
Bimbo. I will say as well, I do hate that people call Sora a sword wielder when, let's be fair, the key blade, yes, it has blade in the title. It's a fucking baton. It is a baton. It is not a blade.
He tosses it
Whack
like
him.
a baton. Have you not seen his moveset?
Either way, that just goes into the fact that Sora is that perfect middle ground. Though, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue this whole thing with our final online session for Smash Brothers. See y'all then!
Bye-bye!
Thank you for joining us, Sammy, in case you can't make it.